Hey, everybody. This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Today, I've got a treat for you. It is one of Riverstone's newest floor plans, the 419RD. So this one is the decked out version with the Legacy, which comes with, a whole slew of added options, which I'll show you in this video. One of which is that steel mist paint job, just looking absolutely beautiful. But this is the 2022 Riverstone Legacy Edition 419RD. I think you guys are going to absolutely love it. As you can see, this thing is absolutely beautiful. And from top to bottom, it doesn't get any better for, a fifth wheel. This is Forest River's luxury line right here in the Riverstone. So, it's absolutely fantastic. But if you guys like RV videos, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and definitely drop a comment. Say hello, tell me what you think. I'd love to get some feedback on the video as well. But today I'm gonna take you on about 15 to 20 minutes on the inside, a couple moments here on the outside, show you, this floor plan, nothing too technical, really just kind of point and look type video. But being an RD, that stands for rear den, I figured I'll go ahead and start there. But right when you walk in, you can see this thing's got the wow factor. The decor is looking nice. The colors bounce off each other really well. You got the accent lighting, the infinity light. This thing just meshes really well together. So right when you walk in to the rear den, first thing I want to point out is the flooring. So first off, it's got the Syntec, tile flooring. So if you can see there, these are all individual hand-laid tiles. So it's a custom floor right there. And that is important to, to point out, because if you were to drop, like, let's say a plate or a glass, something like that, and it scuffs this part up, you can actually get in there, peel this up, and replace this tile, right there instead of the whole floor. It's not a one-piece linoleum. Individual hand-laid tiles. So that is a very nice feature to have. But bada bing, bada boom. First off, you got a ton of space to just kind of hang out and chill. You got the opposing slides right up here, and that really opens you up, to have a lot of room. Whether you're watching a movie or just kicking back on a rainy day, this camper just gets it done. The nice thing also about this is you have the ability on either side for some added sleeping. So each one of these is going to be a pull-out couch, and to pull it out, I won't go all the way, but I'll just kind of show you. You just yank it like that. And, look how easy that was. It's just laying flat. Now I'm going to push it back for the video purpose. But just one yank and a lift, and you're good to go. And I'm doing that one-handed with a camera. On either side as well, above, you have these big open windows. Each one's going to come with. You got your, well, that one's stuck right there. You got yourself a day shade and a night shade. So that way you can block out, some of the sun, none of the sun. Whatever you guys want to do there. You got some versatility. Nice to have. That's going to come on every single window in this camper. They're also on both sides emergency exit windows. So you just pull and pop and push, and you're good to go and you're leaving. I also like what they did above the window here. Really nice touch to the decor. And as you can hear, it's a really nice material. Swinging around, you got some accent lighting here on the bottom, which at night gives you a nice little ambient feel to it. You also have the backdrop, which is looking really nice. I'll give you a nice little up-close view on that. So again, individual little pieces there that you can pull and pop out. Really nice size TV. You got your JBL sound system, along with this electric fireplace. That has a setting to go up to 100 degrees. So on a day where it's 45, 50 out, you can kick that on, and it'll heat up, this entire area with no problem. Save you some money on some propane, which is nice. A lot of those campgrounds often have free electric. So the JB sound system right here is going to be your controls. You got A, B, and C. That's going to be inside, outside, and both sides. These things also get bumping. If you guys are, music junkies, you can get this thing quite loud. There are also upgraded speakers there on the exterior as well. Storage to the left and to the right. Nice little countertop here made out of wood. Outlets and outlets. So you got plenty up there going on. Some recliners right here. Power recliners, of course, in the Riverstone. Got the control right there and right there. And then one thing that's nice too here is on your cup holders, you got a little light button that you can plug in. Right now I'm running this camper off the solar. You have to be plugged in for that. but you just tap that. This will light up and also provide a little bit of accent lighting there underneath. But you also have this USB port, which is, you know, pretty handy when it comes to charging your devices. If you're sitting down, this will be on the right side. You got yourself that nice little countertop. Again, another, you know, emergency exit window. Again, with the day and the night shade. You're also going to have some outlets right down there. And one thing I do like about the Riverstone is right inside the door right here, which I'll show you here in a little bit, you got the Firefly system, you know, or the Myra if you're using their app-based. But you can control all the lights from up there, but you can also control them just from, you know, this right here. It also has a manual portion. If for some reason, you know, you're not one of the touchscreen kind of people, you can do that. And anytime you see these little up and down arrows, that's going to indicate that they are dimmers. So what you can do is, let's just do the living room, for instance. Click that off. So by holding it, see how it starts kind of dimming down. So you can set the mood right depending on what you're doing. So I think that is pretty cool and something that a lot of people, you know, would like to see. So I wanted to show you that. Give you another little view here of this rear den. Now swing it around into the kitchen. You got yourself a nice ceiling fan right here, more of a residential touch inside of an RV, which is always nice. Get the air circulating, getting it flowing. You have a very large island here in the middle, which I love. It just kind of separates this area from kind of the cooking and the dining area. This table, you can actually grab, yank, and pull out, so that way you can sit an additional 2 people. There's also a little, I don't know what you want to call it, like a leaflet or, you know, little spacer, you know, that you can put right here, made out of the same material there as that table, so that way you can sit 4. You also have these little cubbies here up underneath on either side for some storage, so you can use this as a working desk, you know, if you're a traveling nurse or kind of working on the road. Some good looking light bulbs up there. Tons of windows, as you can see, which I absolutely love. If you can catch a good view, you know, why limit yourself with just kind of, you know, lack of windows? This thing does a great job of having windows all over the place. Outlets and outlets on either side, so each person can have their own working area. Back to that island, I think it's got that solid surface countertop and it is looking very nice. It's got those good little marble swirls into it. But then I like how they put this kind of black. It kind of offsets it, kind of separates it. And you got these little textured grooves in there, which are looking pretty sharp. Now, as far as your sink is concerned, you got your, you know, you can use this as a cutting board or just, you know, the sink cover as they're using it here. But if we move these out of the way, you got your double bowl stainless steel undermounted sink, one side being a little bit larger than the other, but very much so a residential feature to this, where it's going to be like your normal size of a normal home, you know, while you're going. So you got plenty of room to do all your dishes, maybe prep some food, you know, whatever you guys want to do there. And you also have a high-rise faucet with that little snake doodad, so you can kind of get around all over the place. Dishwasher right here, so you just pull that out. You guys are doing dishes with ease. That nice little pull out to separate some of your silverware. If you guys aren't a fan of that, it is removable. Pull out for your trash can. And you got some storage, and just look how clean that is looking underneath. You know, a lot of these will have a flimsy little backboard made out of some cardboardish looking material. You can see that it's barely stapled in and hanging on, but the Riverstone, being a higher end unit, gets a higher end finish. You can move that fairly easily if you do need access to your plumbing, so that is nice as well. You're also going to see you have magnetic latches, and they are the soft close, so you don't have to worry about clanging and banging. Let me go ahead and put these right back on. Bada bing, bada boom, looking good. Love that accent lighting there around it. Little price for your cleaning sponges. As we head around here, they did sneak in some more storage, which is nice. You have 6 of those pull-out drawers, so how nice is that? Plenty of extra room for storage. You got some outlets right there. And then this is something that I love. They kind of tuck this away. This is going to be a new addition to the Riverstone. I haven't seen this before, but if you want this to be like a coffee bar, you know, whether you're doing some Bloody Marys, margaritas, or maybe just kind of breakfast, you know, lay out some different foods. You have that right there, and it'll snap in. All you got to do is lift up and push right there. But I'll let that drop for now. As we swing it around, you got your Samsung microwave. We all know what microwaves are. Don't need to go too much into that. You got that little pull-out section, which is pretty darn neat. You know, it really utilizes that space. Pretty cool. So even these, so you're going to see, these are going to be the soft close. Around the oven here, which is the Insignia, by the way, the largest oven in the RV industry. So very nice 4 stove top burner. But then inside of here, you got room to cook a full turkey. So this Riverstone is used for more of kind of a living RV, and it has more of a living feature into it, which is pretty darn nice. Again, solid surface countertops around that oven. Another thing where the Riverstone goes to separate itself is this backdrop right here. So listen to this. Those are real hand-laid tiles in there. It's not some, you know, kind of sticker background. Those are actually tiles. So I think that is pretty neat. You're also going to see you got outlets and outlets. So there's outlets all over this thing. Samsung residential refrigerator. And of course your freezer compartments. Right now we got the packing tape. This hasn't gone through our prep station yet, but it will here soon. Got to put all those drawers in, but you can see the size of this. You know, it's not playing around. We back it up over here. Plenty of counter space. Again, that real tile, white background, just looking so nice. Solid surface countertops. Touch and feel this wood. You know, it's really nice. It's an actual wood, not some press board. But you have 4 of these going across. And then you have 4 of these going across as well. So again, just a ton of storage. And then up top here, up above, you know, it's looking pretty sharp right here. You got that glass. Kind of just offsets it so it's not all the same plain cabinetry. But one of these on either side. And then right there, you got one that's just a little bit bigger, a little bit deeper. And then they have a little lip right there, so you don't have to worry about things kind of rolling around and clanging on that. Now, if you guys are still continuing to watch, if you guys like this video, find value in this, you will find my contact information down in the description. I would love to hear from you if you want pricing on this or another model. I am a sales representative here at Jeff Couch's RV Nation. I would love the opportunity to talk to you. And of course, you know, hit that like and subscribe button for me. So before, where I told you everything can be controlled manually, but it can also be controlled from the screen. This is the screen that I was talking about. So, you know, you have your home screen, your master light on and off. So in a quick hurry, bam, you're out of here. Temperature, you know, you can set that right there. This is going to be your electric, gives you some stats of kind of what's going on. Your lighting, I mean, you can control individual lights just from this, so it is pretty darn cool. Also, your HVAC system, so you can set each room. This is on a kind of a smart system, so you can set the temperature for however you like in each room. If you like to sleep a little cooler and in the living room be a little warmer, you know, you can make that decision right here. And also, as you see in the center, you do have a heat pump as well for some added electric heat. Slide out controls, all color coded, makes it very easy, no confusion at all what's going on there. And then you got your settings, so your, you know, your mobile app, your network diagnostics, switch panel info, you know, all that. Definitely something fun to play around with, you know, and your timing right there, you can adjust it. You also have a little brightness slider, you know, right there as well. So pretty darn cool. Go Power, inverter remote, your Truma Aqua Go. This thing pretty much provides unlimited hot water. It is absolutely awesome. And then you got all your good old stickers right there. Kind of just give you a nice little glance on that. Not too much to do. This is going to be that Myra app, so you can control everything from your phone. Pretty darn cool. Right there, you got yourself a little closet with those little octopus doodads. You know, hang up your coats. And of course your fuse box down there on the floor. As you're walking up into the bedroom bathroom area, you got a little bit more storage that they snuck in. You also have those nice handy little, you know, night lights there built into the bottoms. Nice handrail right there, very sturdy. Got a window right here, again with the day and night shades. As you can tell, that has become a theme. One of my favorite things about the Riverstones is their bathroom. One, if you're a big guy like myself, 6 foot, 300 pounds, you got plenty of space to walk through. You know, it's definitely, you don't have to turn sideways to get in there. You know, so that is a nice feature to have. You got yourself a couple sink, spread out really nicely. You know, you kind of do your thing there. This has some accent lighting there behind it as well. Control for your max air vent, which is going to be right here to get some air circulating. But you have outlets on this side and outlets here in the middle as well. Again, solid surface countertops. Storage on both sides. And then turn it around, you know, show you the shower. This thing is looking very nice. You also have this seat, which is foldable. You can fold it up against the wall if you want to take more of a traditional shower. But if you want to sit down, you know, shave your legs, just relax, let the water hit you, you have the ability to do so with that little bench seating. I also love the backdrop that they use on this. I think it's just really nice looking. This is your tri-fold glass, and it allows you to have a bigger entrance area when you're pulling it in, the way that it folds like that. So pretty darn cool what they're doing in RVs these days. You also have a little sunlight, you know, action right there. Back out here and go into the bedroom. Towel rack, towels, toilet paper, maybe 2 toilet paper if you're a 2 toilet paper kind of person. And that brings us to the bedroom. As you can see, a very nice sized bed. You're also going to have something that's pretty cool. Outlet, USB, USB. You got 2 little night lights above, and each one has their own window and their own countertop, along with, you know, their own little mini storage right there. Stuff a couple books in there. You know, you'll be good to go for sure. Lift this up. That's going to be that little tabletop there for what I was telling you about. We swing it around. You got plenty of storage. Got this nice countertop. So 3 of those over here, 3 of those over here. And the bottom ones are actually just a hair bigger. Emergency window, again, with the day and the night shade. Also happens to be an emergency exit window, again, just in case you get yourself in a pickle. Outlet. Sort of a little dresser action there, I suppose. 40-inch Connex TV with a built-in sound bar. So, plenty of volume coming out of here. Little storage they stuck in there. Now, this customer opted to put in the washer and dryer for more of a full-time, you know, living situation. You also have, or full-time traveling, I suppose. You also have the dryer vent, so it's much like your home. You know, that hot air doesn't get stuck up here, you know, and kind of bake you out of the room while you're doing laundry. And on both sides here, I'll go ahead and snap this back in. You got yourself, I didn't pull it over far enough, but you got yourself a little traveling lock right there. Some more countertop space. Little cubbies as well. You got 2 hanging racks, one right here, and then one up above. You're also going to see they snuck in an outlet, and then your satellite data cable, it was right behind that little fascia. Your Go Power solar, that's going to be your solar charger, your Dyson vacuum, and your King Wi-Fi extender. But that about wraps it up here for the inside, guys. So now I'm going to head around the outside, spend about 4 or 5 minutes there, just kind of walking around. But again, this is the 2022 Riverstone Legacy Edition 419 RD. Getting tongue-tied. Oh, I forgot to show you here. Get yourself a little grab handle right there. So first thing I want to show you is these stairs right here. So they do not cheapen out in anything that they do with the Riverstone. They, these are not inexpensive campers, so they need to go the extra mile. One way of doing that is going to be something simple like the step above steps. These are absolutely fantastic. You don't have to worry about kids bonking their heads or, maybe slipping on a rainy day and having it whack you in the head. They're head whack proof. You also have this extra large grab handle, so as you walk up to your first step, you got something that you can grab on, which is pretty darn nice. Again, this is the steel mist paint job, and I got the awning here extended so you can check that out. There are LED lights there running up underneath. And also they added on the slide toppers. So you got slide toppers on every eligible slide. This one will not have it since obviously it's underneath the awning. But the slide toppers are very nice to have, for obvious reasons. It keeps debris off the top, rain off the top, the elements off the top. They also have the metal wrapping, which I'm not sure if you can see with the sun right there, but to kind of help you, kind of guard against, some of those tougher elements. You got the Kurt 21K air ride right up there off the front. Let me see here, open this bad boy up. So you got a generator box. It is prepped for a generator. You can also use it for some good old storage. Slam latch doors. Your propane tanks. Check that out. This is, actual metal as opposed to plastic. And one thing that Riverstone's frame allows you to do is have this absolutely massive pass-through storage, which as you can see is sitting up with those struts. You don't have to worry about holding it up or locking it into anything. They also put the diamond guard, in here so you can kind of rough it up. You have some access panels right here for, your various maintenance needs. An outlet right there. And you can see, everywhere that they touch right there, all welded in. But pretty darn nice. I mean, to be honest with you, you could sleep in this thing if you really needed to. Or if you got grandkids or children, I'm sure they'll probably try to sneak in and use this as a tent. I'll show you the manifold system here that's inside when we get to the other side of this. Outlets right here. Got your outside TV on this one. This is an option. If you do not order the outside TV, you do not get the outside speaker, so definitely make sure to order that with that if you guys want to listen to some tunage while you're out here. These are the JBLs, so they're big boy speakers. They're not messing around. All the windows you can see are frameless. The Goodyear tires, triple axle with the Road Armor suspension. Keeps things a little bit smoother. 6-point hydraulic auto leveling. And even on the storage back here, you still get that diamond plating, which is nice. You don't scuff up anything. You also got yourself a little light. Now the slide outs. So you can see they're really nice and sturdy on some of the brands. You can push in, you feel it flex. Not on the Forest River Riverstone. You got a little hitch right here with a 300-pound rating. Latches on this are going to be magnetic. So you're right there. Now this has an 800-pound capacity to it. And you can see just how far this comes out. It makes storing things all the way in the back, actually nice and easy instead of pack ratting it there and, forgetting about it. So pretty nice little feature to have. 4 camera safety systems. So there's going to be a camera right here, one above the door, and one on the front left and the front left and right of this camper. This is also a fully walkable roof. So of course you have your ladder. Here's maybe a better view here of this metal wrapped awning. Right there you can see you got that metal portion that curls in as you pull this slide in. That's going to be your cord reel. Power there. Open that up again. The diamond plate with the storage. Back end of that Truma. This is going to be your docking station. So, you have your shower valves, you have your battery disconnect everywhere that you need for all your cable and TV needs. all in one central place. Your winterized, sanitized, dry tank or dry camping, you know, your bypass all right there. Black tank flush inlets, you know, everything in just one nice place. And then of course your black tank, galley tank, and bath tank. So pretty nice to have right there. This is going to be where you have all your hydraulics, you know, all your systems right there for the hydraulic tanks. 1500 watt inverter. This is going to be your manifold system. What I do like about this being an upgraded camper, you know, it gets something like this manifold system. So let's just say, I don't know, you spring a leak in, you know, in the shower. You can just shut off the shower, but still leave, you know, basically the master bath still on, like, you know, the sink and all that. So it's pretty nice. If you have a problem, it just is a problem for just that one area and not your entire trip ruining it. So that is pretty darn handy. Automatic leveling. That's going to be your controls right there. Place for some batteries. And then this is going to be, you know, your side camera here. But guys, I think that about wraps it up. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Again, my name is Hunter, and this was the 2022 Riverstone Legacy 419 RD. Thank you guys for watching, and take it easy. See ya.